The extremely formidable anti-hero who can certainly rival Superman, Black Adam procures his powers from different gods like Shazam or Captain Marvel, and is one of the strongest nemesis of the Marvel family and of the Justice Society of America. Powered by Egyptian gods and fueled by vengeance and love for his country, but never limited by the moral codes of humanity, Black Adam can be the scariest yet most astonishing DC character you'll ever encounter. Welcome to DCNES, and today let's see the different origins, motivations, and behaviors of Black Adam. Black Adam first appeared in 1945 as a villain against the Marvel family at a time when they were still part of Fawcett Comics. After a series of lawsuits between DC and Fawcett and a series of unfortunate events for the golden age of comics, Fawcett Comics closed up shop, and Shazam, Captain Marvel, and all related characters, including Black Adam, were transferred to DC Comics. Since then, Black Adam has become one of the most prominent characters in the comics industry, and IGN has named him as the 16th most iconic comic book villain of all time. He has unlimited stamina, excessive strength, and can manipulate lightning. This video is divided into three major origins. The first one is his Golden Age origins, when he was first published by Fawcett Comics from 1945, then continued to DC Comics and placed on an alternate reality called Earth S. The second part will be his New Earth origins that DC Comics have published from 1994 to 2011, where he was a prince, a champion, a villain, and then a member of the Justice Society. The third part will be his Prime Earth origins, published by DC from 2012 up to the present time, where he was a slave who became a ruthless hero and protector of his country, and even became a member of the Justice League. Let's get it on.
I picked Teth-Adam, whose soul I thought was pure and true, but the power corrupted him. He became known as Black Adam.
The Golden Age origin of Black Adam was published by Fawcett Comics and began in ancient Egypt. Shazam, a high priest, chose an Egyptian prince named Teth-Adam to become his successor. The wizard thought that Adam's soul was pure and good. Teth-Adam received the powers of 6 Egyptian gods when he utters the word Shazam. This word is an acronym for Shu, god of air and sky for stamina and self-sustenance, Hershef or Herzafis for superhuman strength, Amon for lightning manipulation, healing, and teleportation, Zehuti, god of wisdom for clairvoyance and intelligence, Anpu or Anubis for flight, speed, and agility, and Mentu, the god of war for indomitable will. This Black Adam can gather all lightnings of the world and create an electrical barrier that can cover the whole planet. From there, the prince became known as Mighty Adam and was tasked to fight evil in the world. However, after discovering his great new powers, Mighty Adam became corrupted and overthrew and killed the Pharaoh. He was then banished by Shazam to the farthest star and was called Black Adam. Black Adam spent the next 5,000 years flying back to Earth. On his fight with the Marvel family, Uncle Marvel tricked him into saying the word Shazam that transformed him back into his human form and immediately withered and died because of his body entering its correct chronological age. 30 years later, now in Earth S, he was resurrected by Dr. Sivana's resurrection machine in Boston. He transformed into his superhuman form and destroyed the resurrection machine so it won't return him to the dead. He agreed to work with Sivana in conquering Boston and went to the Rock of Eternity to destroy the wizard. He was blocked once more by Captain Marvel and was tricked again by Uncle Marvel to say the word Shazam, but this time his body kept its adult age and did not wither. He later traveled to Earth 1 and fought Superman. During the crisis on Infinite Earths, Black Adam and the other supervillains gathered to take advantage of the crisis, and attacked Earth 4 and fought Dove and Robot Man until being turned into solid crystal by the Teen Titan Cole. The New Earth origin of Black Adam had some slight similarities with the Golden Age version. It also started in ancient Egypt around 1200 BC, where Shazam is a high priest to the pharaoh Ramses II. Realizing that he has become old, he sought a champion to inherit his powers. he saw Ramses' son, Prince Teth-Adam of Kandak, and was captivated by his fairness and decency. However, Shazam's evil daughter, Blaze, made a deal with the god Set, who made Teth-Adam draw power from 6 Egyptian gods, Shu, Heru, Amon, Zehuti, Aton, and Mehem, and not from the wizard. He then became a successful hero for many years and even arranged a treaty between Hittites and Egypt. However, being a hero kept him away from his wife Shiruta and his sons Gon and Hurut. Later, Adam's family was killed by the evil metamorphosed priest Acton with Vandal Savage using the Orb of Ra. Scorned, Adam kept serving Ramses' court and allied with Prince Khufu, the original incarnation of Hawkman. With the help of the wizard Nabu, Adam exacted his revenge and killed Acton. During this time, Teth-Adam and Nabu are advisors to Prince Khufu and help in the discovery of the Ent metal and creation of Hawkman's weapons. His energy signature also helped Jay Garrick go back into the future. With the influence and bewitching of Blaze, Adam became convinced that he should become the pharaoh. He then overthrew the government of Kandak and appointed himself as ruler. Thinking that Blaze has corrupted Adam, the wizard Shazam unleashed a powerful spell that trapped Adam's soul and powers within a powerful scarab that also killed his body. The wizard then buried both the body and the scarab in the tomb of Ramses II and was referred as Chem Adam or Black Adam. Forward to the modern era, Ramses II's tomb was excavated by Cece and Marilyn Batson, Billy's biological parents, under the orders of the Savannah expedition. Their companion Theo, who is also Adam's descendant, murdered the Batsons after discovering the scarab. Theo's sister Sarah suspected something sinister with Theo, so she had Mary Batson adopted by the Bromfields to keep her away. After meeting Captain Marvel, who looked like Cece Batson, Teth-Adam realized the power of the scarab, and Black Adam was then reborn when Theo spoke the name Shazam. In his battle with Captain Marvel, the mystical scarab was destroyed that muted Adam's power source. He then spent 4 years in prison. Blaze then removed the mutiny spell and used Adam against her father Shazam. Black Adam rebelled against Blaze in the last minute and was sent to a distant star space by Ibis. When he got back, Black Adam later joined the Injustice Society but betrayed them so the JSA could thwart them. He then joined the Justice Society of America after claiming that he has removed Teth-Adam's evil influence. Here, he became close friends with Atom Smasher. Captain Marvel also joined the JSA so he can keep an eye on Adam. Unhappy with the moral limits of the team when they did not kill certain murderous villains, Black Adam left the JSA and formed his own team called the Black Rain, which consisted of Eclipso, Nemesis, Northwind, Brainwave Jr., and Atom Smasher to execute Cobra and overthrow Kandak's government. The JSA intervened but eventually allowed Adam to retain control of Kandak as long as he stayed within its borders. Black Adam then joined the Secret Society of Supervillains. During the Spectre's attack on magical beings, Atom Smasher was killed, but Adam revived him with his lightning. Adam then met and freed Adriana Thomas from her captors, the Intergang. Adriana's wisdom helped him focus his powers, so he granted her the power of the goddess Isis, and the two were married with Mary Marvel as maid of honor and Captain Marvel presiding over the ceremony. When Adriana's younger brother Amon became a prisoner of Intergang and was discovered to be dying, Adam gave him a portion of his own power and became Osiris. Isis had a tremendous influence on Adam, helped him lessen his violent temper, and he finally felt he had a true family. Osiris then befriended a talking crocodile named Sobek, and they all became the Black Marvel family. However, Sobek was in fact the fourth horseman, known as Famine. Sobek caused a massive disease that swept across Kandak, and the four horsemen killed Isis. He also bit Osiris in half and consumed him. Black Adam attacked Sobek, then tracked the other horsemen. Brought by the death of Isis, he fought death in Bialya while killing every man, woman, and child and started to destroy the world out of insanity. The world watched in horror as Black Adam spread his terror across the globe. He targeted the laboratory in Oolong Island for creating the experiments that resulted in the creation of the Four Horsemen. He defeated the Great Ten, China's superhero team. The JSA, the Doom Patrol, and the Teen Titans mounted an attack but failed to defeat him. Captain Marvel then asked help from Zatanna. While fighting Black Adam, Captain Marvel summoned the lightnings that granted them powers, forcing Black Adam to transform into his human form. Zatanna changed the magic word that disabled Teth-Adam from turning back into Black Adam. Unable to change to his superhuman form, Teth-Adam escaped and was last seen wandering the streets of Shiruta. Still powerless and disguised, Teth-Adam leads his group of remaining followers to retrieve the bones of Isis. They traveled to the Himalayas, where he ate the corpse of his last remaining henchman after running out of food. Teth-Adam then resurrected Isis using a Lazarus pit, but when he realized she is just a decaying, reanimated dead body, he was forced to kill her. He then took her bones and went to the Tower of Fate. There, he found and freed Felix Faust. Felix Faust then used the residual magic from Isis's bones to transform Teth-Adam into Black Adam. Teth-Adam would now say the word Isis to become Black Adam. However, every time he transforms, the magic in Isis' bones lessens, so he still needs to find the actual word that could transform him to Black Adam and use his original magic. In obtaining the first part of the amulet, Teth-Adam battled and seriously injured Hawkman. The Justice League searched for Black Adam. In Fawcett City, Black Adam discovered that the new transformation word is actually chocolate egg cream, and this restored his original power. He went back to the Tower of Fate but became distraught as Isis remained dead, so he flew away. However, secretly, Felix Faust successfully resurrected Isis under his control. Mary Marvel then stumbled upon Adam at the Kandak embassy in Gotham. With extreme despair and unable to carry the burden of his powers, Adam transferred his powers to Mary and asked to tell Billy that he is sorry. He became an average, powerless guy while mourning for his dead family. Mary Marvel later became corrupted, so Black Adam obtained back his powers. Soon, he managed to find and liberate Isis from Felix Faust's control, then journeyed to the Rock of Eternity and battled the new wizard Billy Batson using the same scarab necklace that once imprisoned him. Isis and Adam took control of the Rock of Eternity and planned to cleanse the planet. Mary Marvel joined the crusade, fought the Justice Society, and corrupted Billy. In the fight, Isis killed many residents of Kandak, but Black Adam protected his people. Adam then decided to return all his powers to Shazam to remove the corruption of Isis. Furious at the corruption brought by his powers, Shazam took back his powers from Isis, Billy, and Mary and transformed Teth-Adam and Adriana into statues. The Prime Earth version of Black Adam starts with the New 52 relaunch of DC Comics, and his power did not come from the Egyptian deities directly, but from Shazam alone at first. Teth-Adam was a slave in Kandak, where his whole family was killed by the dictators, except for his nephew Aman, whom Adam managed to contact later and helped him escape from imprisonment while being mortally wounded by guards in order to buy him time. However, Aman refused to leave his dying uncle and rescued him. While fleeing the underground prisons, they were magically transported into the Rock of Eternity, where they were welcomed by the wizard Shazam or Mamaragan and met the Council of Eternity. The wizard found Aman to be pure and offered him the role of his champion so he can free Kandak. Aman accepted the wizard's offer on the condition that Shazam healed his uncle Adam. The wizard gave Aman powers that can be shared to his family, thus empowering Adam in the process. Aman and Adam then sought to liberate Kandak. However, Aman wanted to stop all bloodshed and forgive and save the dictators so they can achieve peace. Adam perceives an opposite yet more effective way in resolving their country's problems, and that is by destroying all dictators' men and exacting revenge for the death of their family. Seeing that a man's method would not provide the results he wanted, Adam killed a man and took his powers for himself, seeing it as an essential sacrifice for the greater good. Black Adam then defeated the dictators and the Seven Sins and became known as Mighty Adam. He fought an alien invasion of the Paling while defeating the Pale Bishop, who is the champion of the aliens. Sometime after that, he turned against the Council of Eternity and killed them all except for the Wizard. The Wizard overpowered him and sealed him away. Forward to the 10th century, the Frost King, an immensely powerful cryokinetic entity, threatened the entire planet. So, Hippolyta of Themyscira, an immortal Viking prince, and the ancient version of the Swamp Thing joined forces, but since they can't defeat the Frost King, Shazam released Teth-Adam to help them. They went to Greenland and fought a losing battle, but were able to move many civilians. Black Adam used the Frost King's human family as leverage. When his family fell into a crevasse, the Frost King stabbed the Viking prince, but the Viking took the Frost King with him as he fell into the crevasse. Black Adam then sealed the crevasse, locking the Frost King away. Disgusted by his method of using the Frost King's family, Hippolyta, the Swamp Thing, and the wizard Shazam combined their powers and returned Black Adam to his tomb. Fast forward to the 21st century, the scientist Dr. Sivana successfully unsealed Adam's tomb. Sivana agreed to help Adam find the wizard in exchange for a cure to help his dying family. Black Adam attempted to enter the Rock of Eternity but failed. He gazed into it and saw that the wizard is dead, which meant that he had passed his powers onto a new champion and that he needs to kill the new champion to enter the Rock of Eternity. Revolted by the modern world, Adam created a plan to obliterate it to replace it with his own design of a utopian society. He easily awakened Sloth and tasked Sloth and Sivana to find the other members of the Seven Deadly Sins, while Adam searched for the new champion. He soon found and attacked Billy Batson, who is now Shazam, and when Sivana found the Deadly Sins, he instructed them to find the most rotten souls in the city to become his conduits for destruction. Billy Batson tried to convince Adam to stop his plans on conquering the world. Adam took Billy's family hostage to obtain the wizard's powers. Instead, Billy casted the spell of empowerment to his family, sharing to them the powers of Shazam. Despite that, Adam still overpowered Billy, but Billy reverted to his human form and somehow convinced Adam to do the same. Adam forgot how long he had been in his powerful form, so when he transformed into his human form, he immediately crumbled into dust. Shazam then scattered Adam's ashes throughout the deserts of Kandak, which was currently being ruled by Ibak. A rebel group known as the Sons of Adam then gathered Black Adam's ashes and resurrected him with the power of the different Egyptian gods. Adam then flew to the capital, took the royal throne of Kandak, and smashed it on Ibak. Adam liberated Kandak and became its protector once more. However, the population was not completely willing to submit to his rule. He sent Atom Smasher to pacify the rebellion in Acton Desert, but asked not to harm the rebels. Nonetheless, rebels attacked his palace, so he engaged them with extreme prejudice. He eventually married Adriana Thomas, who sought to lessen his wrathful, often villainous side. She failed in most occasions and died protecting Kandak. When the crime syndicate invaded, Adam attacked Ultraman but was overpowered, crushing his jaw in the process. Black Manta, Lex Luthor, Bizarro, and Captain Cold rescued him. The group made through the sewers into a Wayne storage facility where they worked with Batman and Catwoman to prepare for the attack of the Secret Society, led by Power Ring. Sinestro and Deathstroke sided with them, and Black Adam felt a connection to Sinestro as they had similar backgrounds. They fought the crime syndicate again, and Adam engaged Ultraman but was interrupted by the arrival of the evil counterpart of Shazam named Mazaz. Eventually, Luthor and the team defeated the villains from Earth 3. Sinestro and Black Adam soon teamed up to fight the resurrected Pale Bishop, who is actually a guardian of the universe. Sinestro temporarily granted Adam a ring, making him a Yellow Lantern. The Pale Bishop and the Paling Forces attacked Earth, so Sinestro granted several of the Earth's defenders power rings of their own, including Wonder Woman, Superman, Scarecrow, Harley Quinn, Deathstroke, and Red Hood. Black Adam fought Mongol II, who had become a servant of the Pale Bishop. With a power surge resulting from the presence of Saint Walker, Black Adam won. Adam then led a legion of new Manhunters and the Sinestro Corps to clear Paling forces across Earth. Sinestro died, and his daughter Soranik soon recalled the rings of the temporary lanterns, including Adam. During the Rebirth relaunch of DC in the Doomsday Clock series, the United States government was suspected of manufacturing metahumans, as 90% of metahumans are Americans. American metahumans were then viewed with extreme suspicion. Black Adam then invited any metahumans to live in Kandak to be free of discrimination. He then assembled a variety of metahumans to fight for his cause, including Giganta, the Creeper, and Sandstorm. They soon attacked the United Nations, and in the Dark Knight's Metal series, he became a member of the Council of Immortals, a group with the oldest beings on Earth, such as Hawkgirl and Vandal Savage. In the Infinite Frontier era of DC, remembering the lessons Adriana had taught him, Adam endeavored to turn over a new leaf. He started to act more benevolent, which attracted the attention of Superman. After Adam fought Brutus, an invader from another world, he was invited to join the Justice League, as Superman believed that the League needed fresh perspectives. During the Dark Crisis, when the Justice League was killed by Pariah, Adam wished to be dead too to see Adriana again. Aside from the divine powers he got from the wizard Shazam, Prime Earth Black Adam has hyperspeed, enhanced hearing, electrokinesis that he can recharge Flash's powers, Electroblast powerful enough to hurt Wonder Woman, magical spells for scrying and spells for turning someone into stone, and he can share his powers to anyone he considers his family. Yes, he is also strong enough to fight Darkseid and Desad.
I never said I was a hero.
In the live-action movie Black Adam of 2022, Black Adam is portrayed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. After almost 5,000 years of imprisonment, Black Adam, an anti-hero from the ancient city of Kandak, was released into the modern world. His monstrous tactics and way of justice attracted the attention of Amanda Waller and of the Justice Society of America, who tried to stop his ruthless rampage, taught him how to be a hero more than a villain, and teamed up with the JSA to stop a bigger villain called Sabak. So there you have it, Black Adam from the varying ages of DC Comics. He is certainly a conflicted hero, yet a compassionate villain in different occasions. He can be stronger than Superman, Captain Marvel, or Wonder Woman, and can easily defeat the whole Justice Society. What do you think of this kind of modern anti-hero characterization of comic book villains? Is it entertaining? Is it enlightening? Or just plain confusing? Do you want to see more of Black Adam as a member of the Justice League? Are there any details we missed in this video? Let us know what you think, subscribe, and if possible, give thanks.